What's up, YouTube, and welcome back. I am Brandon.
And I am Shakira.
And welcome back to our story, guys. We just want to say thank y'all for looking at our first video, our first ever video, guys. And if y'all haven't seen it, y'all can always go to our page and check it out. As y'all can see in the title, today we'll be doing questions and answers, Q&As from family and friends. So now, without further ado, we're going to get into some questions, y'all, that y'all be wanting to know about us, our marriage. Okay, y'all. So first question is
from whom?
From Miss Wright _27. Is marriage hard?
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm gonna let you answer that.
Okay. At this stage we're at, I'll say no. But marriage can be hard, if that makes sense. If you're newlyweds, you don't know what you're getting into. Or maybe if you didn't go to premarital counseling, some people go to that, everybody don't. We did. I think it depends on who you are. A lot of people ain't gonna admit that they don't know how to be what you want them to be.
That's true.
So when I was a new husband, I never admitted I didn't know how to be a husband until my wife just made me feel comfortable and said, if you don't know how to be a husband, just admit you don't know how to be a husband. And she was like, then I could help you on what I'm looking for. So in that aspect, it's different. Everybody has their own answers, but I don't think marriage is hard at this stage. We've been together 14 years. We've been married for 7. So I kind of know what my partner is looking for me or needs out of me. So yes. Is marriage hard? To me, the answer is no. Yes, but everybody does evolve each and every day, each and every year. Communicate with your spouse, your husband, your wife, and you see what they need from you.
Me, on the other hand, I say marriage is hard because only when it's like, when y'all like don't see eye to eye, and then like, but it's okay not to see eye to eye in marriage, but it's only hard when you make it hard. I feel as though like it be getting like marriage would get like a little bit like this, and then you be all in your feelings, because we females be getting our feelings a lot, and we shouldn't, but we do. And being happy in these last couple of years, literally, it haven't been hard. So what I can say is what my husband said, it's not hard. It was just hard in the beginning. Very much. Say that.
I agree. No, I agree. Tough up.
All right.
But
next question.
I totally agree. Next question. What's the most challenging part about marriage? From Keylasia. I would say the most challenging part is growing together. And when I say growing together is, like I said before, you're constantly growing. Everybody isn't the same. And truth be told, people don't want to hear it, but everybody doesn't grow on that same level. So maybe with what your thought may be on growing, your spouse thought on growing may not be the same thing. Or you may be in one part of life and your spouse isn't in that part of life. So sometimes, some people feel like, well, why should I have to downgrade my expectations if you're not there? And truth be told is, well, you guys are married, so y'all have to figure out a common ground on where both of y'all can meet.
That's true.
And everybody grows at a different pace. So I can't expect you to be where I'm at every year.
Yeah.
Because everybody goals going to change and everybody expectations are going to change. So what you need from me may not be what I need from you at a certain part of life.
That's true.
Or, your spouse may still want that same attention that he or she was getting in the beginning.
Like me.
and maybe you don't. Maybe you're cool with getting a text and just getting checked up on, and maybe your spouse now needs to get a phone call. Sometimes they need to hear your voice.
Yes.
You know, so like I said, everybody changes, and sometimes it may seem like it ain't a big of a deal, but it's a bigger deal to your spouse.
It's very much a bigger deal.
So like I said, growing together, I think is the hardest part. And don't take it out of context when I say growing together. Growing together is a good thing. But understand that growing together, you two will eventually
Meet
have
eye to
different
eye.
yeah, y'all gonna meet eye to eye, but as years goes on, everybody's expectations are not the same. So just be honest with each other. And if your expectations ain't what your spouse's expectation is, just speak up on it. And then y'all can see eye to eye and find out how to come to a common ground.
Yeah, because like with that question that Kaleji said, it was like, you know, and what my husband was saying, it was like, no, you don't call me no more, you don't text me no more, and not no more, but like frequently, like, and then you be getting all sad, and then that can like mess up a marriage too, like, not on their part, I'm just saying like, they probably busy with work or busy like doing stuff like at home for the kids, like, and you get distracted, but not too much distracted, but you get distracted, and then you get in your feelings, and I'm one of them. But as time goes on, you just talk to your spouse and you tell them what you want and how you want this to continue to like keep on. Like, I want you to keep like consistently like texting me and stuff, you know, because people go through and they be needing somebody that they literally love to like reach out to them constantly, you know, even though you can't all every time or an hour because you're working and stuff, but you be needing it. And
I think it's the reassurance. Everybody needs that reassurance.
So, next question.
All right, this is from my wife's mom. It's from Jules.
Mom!
All right, so this is a question we get asked a lot. How many kids do we want?
Don't say your part.
Me, I want 3. I want 3. So we had.
So he already got 2. He went 2 more. So that makes 4.
My wife wants a football team.
Then I said, don't say my part. No, I do not. I did want a 6 to 8 and 10 because of my mother and my sisters. But I'm sorry to put y'all bitches out there. Forgive me. But I'm just saying I wanted that big old family tree thing because it makes joy come in our house more. Because you like, sit down. Y'all stop fighting. And then you laughing at them because they getting that stuff. Like, that's what I wanted. But now, since I'm pregnant now, I don't want no more kids.
She sees it as a joy. I see it as a headache.
No, now I get what he was saying. I don't want no more kids. And he talking about he want to give me 2 more. And he better be pushing them out. Because I ain't doing no more.
Next question.
I guess.
If you could change 2 things about Uncle Brandon, what would it be? This is from my wife's niece. I want to hear this.
What I would change about you? Nothing. Literally nothing. Like, probably like something small, like cleaning up more and cooking more. That's like nothing. But him himself is not. That's who he became from better. I mean, from worse to better. Not worse, but I'm just saying, like, when you growing up being a teenager, when we met, you know how it goes when you're a teenager. But anyway, like I was saying, I wouldn't change nothing about him now. I love him more than I ever did now than before. So yeah, I like the perfect him now.
Doesn't sound too convincing.
But
I'm gonna let it go.
I'm ready to. I go ahead. Next question.
All right. What is one thing you think has changed from being in a relationship to being married? And is it more easier to overcome a disagreement than it was being in a relationship? This is from Tanea_1207.
From my understanding, in a relationship, the disagreement, I always thought I was right, which I know that I'm right. Say no. But no, us being teenagers, you always, everybody got their own mindset thinking that they right, and they really don't be right. But like, it helped us grow so much because I didn't want to see his point of view back then. I did not care, and I was just like, it is what it is. It's my way or no way. But I had to stop being selfish, especially when I became a wife. I'm like, I grew a lot from the bad, the Shakira, because I'm talking like him. Say no, let me stop. But I grew a lot, and it really helps now than it did before. Answer that question.
All right. So what is one thing that changed from being in a relationship to being married? I think there's no breakups. There's no breakups. You know, when you're in a relationship, you could just be like, yo, I'm done. I'm done. I'm out. Being married, there's none of that. It's either, all right, you go somewhere, I go somewhere. Like, for instance, if we're not seeing eye to eye, I'll turn the game on. I'll turn the game on quick. And she's going to get on her phone, her social media, Instagram, Facebook. You know, just to, you know, in our house, we say we give each other 5 minutes to calm down. 5-10 minutes, you know, just so nobody says nothing that you shouldn't say. Or even in a disagreement, don't say nothing that you can't take back.
All right, excuse me, I'm sorry. It's 2 questions that she asked us, so he answered the other question. I didn't want y'all to get confused. Okay. But go ahead.
Oh, the second part is it easier to overcome a disagreement than it was being in a relationship? I wouldn't say it's actually easier to overcome a disagreement because we're married. I think it came with a growth. Yeah. It came with a growth in years and
a lot.
And better communication. Cause when we was younger, it'd be like it's beef on site, like on site.
Bang.
For real, like you know when y'all young, y'all just y'all always clashing at each other. Nobody want to listen to the other person gotta say.
Yep.
Everybody trying to get their point across. Ain't nobody really hearing nobody out when everybody yelling and cursing at each other. That's just how it is. But now, a disagreement now, I don't even think we
don't do that.
Yeah, I don't even think we get into disagreements. Just like, huh? All right, whatever.
It's like I feel the type of way about something, and then be like, oh, I'm sorry. All right, we're gonna go to this level. Yeah. That's how it is. It's not no disagreement.
Yeah,
like,
so
unless we debating about celebrities and stuff.
I really don't be caring about that either. But, I don't care about people's lives that much.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't think so. Next question. This is from my wife's best friend, Boomy.
Wait, she my friend. Don't do that because her best friend see this. She gonna want to fight.
Who's the strict parent? Of course, y'all probably can guess it's me. I'm the disciplinarian. I'm the dad. My wife, she's the mom.
Nurture.
And so I get my son in line even if I have to or when I have to. That's just how it goes in our household. I wouldn't even say strict. I'm really not strict. I'm real laid back. I be chilling. But if my son get out of line or if I see something I don't like, then I correct it. I correct it where it happens at so he can understand X, Y, and Z. But far from strict, I'm pretty chill. I'm pretty chill for the most part.
You strict on me.
I ain't strict on you either.
She's
spoiled. Spoiled. There's a second part to this question. How was y'all able to make your relationship last this long? You want me to answer first? I'll go first. Alright, so 14 years. How was we able to make this last so long? Sometimes it just seemed like a blur. 14 years just go by so fast. But I would say you gotta want each other. You gotta want each other. And even me, I chased my wife for a long time. No, for real, because I was messing up a lot.
No.
And no, it was. I was messing up a lot. So you gotta constantly ask for forgiveness. Show improvement. Ask for forgiveness. Show improvement. But also you also gotta grow. Each and every year we became more mature, more understanding. We compromise. It's a lot you gotta give and it's a lot you gotta take.
Yeah.
But like I said, both of y'all got me in the common area. And you both have to want it. Me and my wife actually we want to be together. This is not something we're doing for the kids. It's not something we're just settling. I ain't got no time to waste, and my wife would be the first to tell you. She definitely ain't got no time to waste.
Oh,
So you
my
know,
God.
last thing we want to do is waste each other time. We still young. I'm 30. She's 29. So we got a lot of time ahead of us. We actually want to be together. You know, outside. You know, but we don't normally argue. Like you won't never see us argue a lot. In public, we won't argue. In the house, we call it the disagreements. Ain't nobody yelling at one another. Mm-hmm. So the way we made it last is long. Compromise.
And communication.
Talk, communication.
And talk calmly. We talk so calmly. Like, if we don't want to talk, I'll be like, I don't say nothing. I'll just be like, I don't even say nothing. I'll be like, you ain't gonna talk? No, I better not. Like, I can't talk. Like, when I'm mad. So, but when I start talking, then I'm like, all right. And then we come to a
and last but not least, I still love her. I'm still in love with her. I just don't love her. I'm in love with her. So, you know, you find out how to still be in love with your partner after all these years. You constantly still love your partner. You're in love with your partner. I'm still falling in love with her over and over again as, you know, days, months, years go by. I find something I love about her all the time. It could be something different.
I know you turn it on because it's fucking real. Baby number 3, 4, 5. How many you got?
You want to answer the question?
Which one?
How would we be able to make the relationship last this long?
We did that one.
I know, but you can answer your side of it. What's your point of view?
You answer all right.
All right, cool. What is your favorite hobby? From luxurious.less.
My niece. Less. My favorite hobby is dancing, but I can't do it right now because I'm pregnant. That's my favorite hobby. Anywhere I'm at, I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna turn up. That's just who I am. I don't care what's on. I don't care. I'm turning up. That's just who I am. Like, it's in my blood. Like, I can't help it. I just can't help it. I can't help it.
That's why she's sitting down right now.
And that's why I'm sitting down for I'm pregnant.
My favorite hobby is basketball. I play basketball all my life. That's my therapy. If I'm upset, if I'm thinking too much, I gotta go outside and shoot some ball.
I'll play a game and ignore me.
That's not a hobby. That's more like a
get away.
How do it feel being married? From Jara, her niece, her other niece.
It feels good. Like, I really feel like if I didn't get married, I would not be here. Like, God, he set it up quite good, because I know I would have been in the streets probably shooting up or something. Sorry to like be real with y'all, but I'm being honest, because when you're in the street, you start doing all this old other stuff. Like, people getting your ear rape, you trying different things. So marriage saved me, and it's just like, it's so better being married. Well, married to him. I don't know about nobody else married, but I will do this all over again.
Being married. I love being married. Of course, I love being married. If I wasn't married, I would have pursued going. I would have pursued pursuing my dreams, trying to go to the NBA or at least the D League. I would have made one of them. I would have made one of them. I would have went to the colleges I wanted to go to. I didn't choose some of those colleges because, of course, my son was being born. So I decided to stay in the area of Pennsylvania. I ended up going to Penn State, Brandywine, which is in Media, not too far from Philly. So that's what I did. And I ended up leaving Penn State to support my family. So I left basketball alone to support my family. I had a choice, basketball, family. I chose family. So
therefore, but now he got a son that's growing up being a basketball player. In the sign, and he gonna have this one. Like, I just can't.
Oh yeah, Coach Dad.
Where's my girl, Lord?
Oh man. Next question. How did y'all feel when y'all found out y'all were pregnant?
I was so excited. Like, I didn't. when I tell y'all, I didn't know I was pregnant at all, and it was 3 months. And I'm looking at the doctor. She talking about I'm 12 weeks. Girl, bye. Who 12 weeks? Me? I'm like 3 months. Man, my husband counting like, that's 3 months. I ain't know I was pregnant 3 months. And my pregnancy went so fast. I'm 8 months now. I'm about to be delivered now. Like, but I'm still happy. How you feeling?
I'm happy.
We're happy, like we said. We ain't gonna say it again. Who asked that question? Say no.
I'm super happy. Champ is 11.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be 12 in November, so it's been a long time. It's been a long time. And you know, some things in between there.
Yes.
But I'm happy we have a child on the way.
And stop asking me why we waited so long. How can we wait long and we married? Do you use condoms with me?
All right, next part, right? All right. So we're going to the next part. What's one of the biggest positive changes y'all noticed about yourselves during marriage compared to before? This is from one of my good friends, Tone.
Okay, you answer that.
What's one of the biggest positive changes? The way we talk to each other.
Who?
I think that's the biggest change, the way we talk
is.
to each other. I'm telling y'all, if y'all would have heard the way we used to talk to each other when we was younger, yo, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
Like, who could be together like that?
Mind you, this was 14 years ago. You're talking about from 2008. We got married in 2015. So, when you were young, you talking about from 16.
Disrespect.
I'm
17. Anything
17.
in that book you can name, besides he never called me a B. Probably in his head, but he never. That's one thing I can say about my man. He never called me a B. Never. But he used all other languages, but not B. Not B. Yeah. And I respect him for that. No. Keep it going.
No, it's true. It's true. It's true. No, I had a crazy mouth. I used to always think if I thought something, you gotta feel it.
Yeah, that's true.
You gotta feel it. Now I don't gotta say everything that come to my mind. Thank God.
That's true. Both ends.
Thank God. All right, so this is a question from my mom.
Mom.
What made y'all do this after so many years together? All right, so truth be told, we've been thinking about doing YouTube. We've been thinking about it. My wife was big on it a few years ago. I really wasn't. I really wasn't feeling the whole YouTube thing because I thought the YouTube was gonna be about pranks and all that, and I'm not with that. I don't do the whole prank thing, you know. Like I said, I'm still me. I'm changed, but I don't do the pranks, you know. And I have nothing against anybody who do the pranks. You know, some people want to act like, you know, they sleeping with somebody else while they married, and I ain't for that. If I see that when I come in the house, it's gonna be on the news. Yeah, so to avoid that, we don't do pranks. That's what I thought it was about. But, you know, now we married, we elevated, we want something different. You know, we figured we could give some positivity to the world. And, you know, now we're doing YouTube. So, Mom, that's for your question. That's for Mom. All right, what's the next question? How do you and your beautiful wife spend quality time when you have kids and also expect another child on the way? God has blessed you both. This is from Miss Sherry. This is a long-time friend of the family. No. No. So, how do we spend time?
It's easy.
Yeah, we just enjoy each other's company. Like, truth be told, I don't have to be doing nothing. Like, I have to be doing nothing. I tell my wife all the time. She didn't understand it at first.
No.
But I said, I could just be in your presence and, you know, just enjoy it. Like, just enjoy you. Just knowing that she's in a room, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that because, you know, I don't do the clubs. I don't hang with a whole bunch of people. So just being home, that's good enough for me. The whole family in the crib, the whole family home, watch movies, Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, basketball, you name it.
I'm big on movies.
TV
shows. I'm big on all that.
Whatever it be. Yeah, I don't even gotta like it. She could have a whole bunch of Lifetime movie networks on. I'll watch it. I'll watch it, you know, just to, you know, for
compromise.
Compromise, exactly. It makes her happy. happy wife, happy life, right?
That part.
So that's all I gotta do is chill. And, you know, my son constantly asking me to do stuff anyway. So I'm cool with that. I'm cool with taking him to the arcade, basketball court, whatever. Cash app. He always want to cash app. It doesn't matter. So
So
long as I'm in the house with these three, four, I'm cool. That's cool with me.
Easy.
How did y'all meet? This is from my nephew, Maul. How did we meet? All right, I'm gonna keep it short.
Please, because we're gonna run out of time.
I'm gonna keep it short. All right, so 2008, I was at my cousin Khalil's house. I used to always stay there for the summer. I mean, probably not for the whole summer, but a few weeks in between. So one day we was outside chilling on the steps, him and his little friends, and she comes down the block. You know, I seen her, but I ain't say nothing. But in my mind, you know, I'm like, who this chocolate girl?
I forget.
You know, and my cousin introduced us. She was cool with my cousin. So my cousin Lil was like, yo, B this Kara this B. Looked there from head to toe. I'm like, all right. And she had micros in. That's how you know this was a long time ago, y'all. She had micros in. So I believe they went to Franklin Mills. Whoever in Philly know where Franklin Mills is. It's the Philadelphia Mills now, I think. So they left us on the steps together for like 2 hours.
Yeah, they left us.
We talked for the whole 2 hours. Long story short, they came back. We left. I asked my cousin, I'm like, yo, cuz, who was that I was talking to? He was like, Kara. I said, yo, you got her on MySpace? Once again, that's how you know it was a long time. MySpace was out. So I'm like, yo, like, show me her profile. He showed me her profile. I log into my profile, DM'd her straight up, yo, this little cousin B. She responded 3 days later, 14 years later. Here we are.
And here we go.
Here we
Child
are.
on the way, too.
Child on the way. Next question. How do you maintain a healthy marriage?
Didn't we answer that?
No, we didn't.
Oh.
Go, you want to go? Go ahead.
No.
You want me to?
Go ahead, baby.
Okay, so how do we maintain a healthy marriage? First, God first and foremost. Because can nothing happen without God? Can nothing move? Can't speak nothing to the atmosphere. And if God don't ordain it, then it ain't from God. So first and foremost, we have God in our marriage.
Yeah.
And secondly, we respect each other. We respect each other's space.
Yes, that's one.
Yeah, we give each other time. As y'all can see, this baby's giving her problems. So that's how we maintain our healthy marriage, you know. And we also enjoy one another. We enjoy one another, you know. Y'all won't see it, or y'all probably see it a little bit now, but all we do is bid. All we do, we stay laughing. We stay laughing, y'all. That's how we, honestly, y'all, that's what we do.
Yeah.
We laugh.
That's how we get by, for real.
Yeah,
You gotta
that's
laugh.
how we get by. Yeah, exactly.
You gotta laugh.
Exactly. And you know, even during this pandemic, these last 2 years, we was with each other more than we ever would have been.
Yeah.
You know, you couldn't go outside. Yeah, I don't know how it was around the world, but I'm sure probably the basketball courts, or you couldn't go to the park or anything like that. So that's what we was doing. We learned something different about each other each and every day. We knew what we could tolerate or couldn't tolerate, but you know, on that level during the quarantine, that was something different.
Yeah, it
So
was.
we fell in love all over again. And you know, we just enjoy each other. So the way
we were scared.
Yeah,
I
of
was
course.
scared of COVID.
Yeah, matter of fact, yeah, we had COVID. I had COVID.
scared.
My wife had COVID. My son ended up catching COVID twice.
Yes.
So
I was scared.
we took care of each other when we all had COVID. All three of us couldn't go out the house. I had the worst end of it, I believe.
Yes, you did.
You know, mine was real bad. I lost about 15 pounds. So my wife was sick, my son was sick, I was sick. But you know, thank God we here. You know, a whole bunch of people died, so we ain't got nothing to complain about. And that's how we maintain a healthy marriage. And we constantly laughing. Yo, we even bust on each other nonstop. We
That's
bust on each other
shame.
nonstop. That's
Is that healthy? Comment below.
It's healthy for us. Look, that's how we get by.
But we don't even get mad. Like, we don't do nothing serious. We don't say nothing serious. Like we can't say like stuff that's really hurtful, like towards like each other. But I'm saying like busting, like somebody's busting like on their friend or something. Like People just take busting too serious, and we don't do all that.
I don't take nothing personal.
We just be busting.
Just busting.
But we not doing all that extra stuff.
Yeah. Last question.
Last but not least.
This is from my sister, Nay. What songs remind you of Brandon? And Brandon, what songs remind you of Shakira?
Why I love you so much. Baby, it's your... That's for Monica, Why I Love You So Much. That's for me and him.
My song is Neo, Part of the List. If y'all know that song, that's what reminds me of her. So
period. So look them songs up and y'all gonna make it in y'all relationship.
and comment below and let me know which song is better, because Neo's song is better.
No, it's not.
All right, Monica. I'll go with Monica then.
Yeah, because Monica is that girl. She's
All
just
right.
that girl. I got more songs.
No, all right. We ain't got enough time for that.
But we at 30 and we ain't trying to go over because people ain't trying to look at this all day. But
So once again, y'all, thank y'all for watching, y'all. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and thank y'all for rocking with us. We appreciate y'all. Stay safe. Love y'all.
Love y'all.